I'm Kathy Smith, and I'm here to tell you about an exciting way to feel great and look great. It's called Pilates. The essence of Pilates is to fine-tune your movements through intense mental focus. By doing so, you can develop a sleeker, longer line to your body, as well as build great core stability for sports or daily activity. I'm going to be leading you through some of my favorite Pilates exercises for the lower body, with Leah demonstrating the more advanced version. These exercises will be done with special attention to the chain of stabilizing muscles. They'll help to create that tall, graceful dancer's bearing while toning and firming the legs and buttocks. One thing to keep in mind, the benefits of Pilates come from learning to control your movements in very precise ways. The details make all the difference. In fact, the better you get at Pilates, the more challenging the workout should become. If an exercise feels too easy, chances are you haven't found the correct alignment and focus yet. So recheck your form and try it again. We won't be doing large numbers of reps, so be sure to make every single one count. The workout begins with the fundamentals, which teach you to tap into your powerhouse, your stable core. This is the basis of the workout. It's very important, and it makes a difference between getting the full benefit or just going through the motions. So find a mat or carpeted area to work on, and let's get started. Each time you start your Pilates workout, it's important to focus your mind and bring your attention to yourself and what you're going to be doing. So I'd like to start out with breathing. Let's sit up tall with our feet about hip-width apart, knees bent, hands on the back of the thighs, elbows are wide, and the important thing is the shoulders are down. So create some space between your shoulders and your ears. Now on an inhale, drop the chin to the chest, and on an exhale, I want you to scoop the belly. Bring the belly button toward the spine. Now maintaining the C shape from the top of your head all the way to the tailbone, let's start our breathing. Inhale through the nose, and exhale through the mouth. Again, inhale through the nose, and exhale through the mouth as if you're fogging up a mirror. Create a deep sound. Again, inhale through the nose, and exhale. Inhale through the nose, keeping the belly in, expanding the rib cage, and exhale through the mouth. Give me one more like that. Inhale, and exhale. Now walk your hands down your thighs and roll down to your mat. Now that we've done breathing, I'd like to talk about core stability. Now it's really important when you're talking about your core that you think about bringing the belly into the spine. So really imagine pulling that belly button all the way to the spine and pulling it up. We're going to call this, we're going to term it the scoop. And anytime I say scoop, it means pull the belly in and up. Now with that scoop, I want you to think about also your pelvic floor and lifting your pelvic floor. And the way that you do that is imagine if you were going to the bathroom, if you were urinating right now, and you had to stop the flow of urination. So right now, think about stopping that flow and lifting up on your pelvic floor. And now release it. And let's try that again. Stop the flow, find it, lift it, and now release. And one more time, let's lift it and find that scoop in your belly, and now release. I want you to imagine you have a marble in your belly button. Now maintaining that scoop, I want you to tilt the pelvis and roll that marble up to your chest. Reverse the tilt and let that marble roll down to your feet. Let's try that again. Inhale, the marble rolls up to your chest, and exhale, it rolls down to your feet. Inhale, bring it up to your chest again, maintaining that belly, pulling it up, and reverse it, maintaining that scoop, the opposite direction. One more time, each way. Inhale, and exhale. Now this time I want you to bring the marble about an inch or two below your belly button, and just maintain it right there. So maintain that flat belly, make sure the hip flexors are relaxed. And in this position that we call neutral spine, you're going to notice that your back may or may not be on the floor. But it's called neutral spine because our belly is pulled in, we're really supporting our back, everything is long, our hip flexors are relaxed. And this is a position we're going to use throughout the workout. So with that in mind, let's learn how to move our limbs, maintain our core stability. Before we can do that though, we have to learn about what I call the bikini butt. So what I'd like you to do is put your hands on your sit bones right here. And the sit bones are those little bones by your pelvis that you sit on. And imagine that you're trying to pull those sit bones together. Now, it's not something you can actually do. The bones won't move, but imagine you're trying to pull them together. And in that motion, you're going to see that you're going to engage the top of that hamstring. It's really important to learn how to do that, learn how to develop that muscle to get a nice curve to the hamstring and butt. So let's pull it in and release, and pull it in and release, and give me one more. Pull them in and release. And now let's lift the right leg up and exhale and lower it down. And inhale and lift the left leg and lower it down. And let's continue. You might want to put your hands right on your hip bones here and just make sure they're not rocking back and forth, that they're very, very stable. Inhale, left leg comes up, and exhale down. Give me one more on each side. Inhale, the right leg comes up, and exhale down. Last one. Inhale, and exhale. And now for upper body curls. What I'd like you to do is place one hand on your belly, and the opposite hand extends to the floor in front of you. Now on an inhale, bring your chin to your chest, come up to the tips of your shoulder blades, making sure you're pulling the belly in and it's not pressing against your hand, it's pressing down. Exhale down. Let's try that again. Inhale up, reaching, come to the tips of your shoulder blades, pressing the belly in, and exhale down. Inhale, bikini butt, pelvic floor, pull it up, exhale down, and give me two more. Inhale up, and exhale down. Last one. Inhale, chin to chest, come up to the tips of the shoulder blades, and exhale down. Now before we go into our hundreds, I'd like to talk to you about the powerhouse. Now Pilates would always talk about his powerhouse, the center. And whenever I say powerhouse during this workout, I want you to think about three things. First of all, you're pulling your shoulders down away from your ears and you're knitting your rib cage. You're closing your rib cage so it's not open but it's closed. Secondly, you're scooping your belly, pulling your belly toward the spine and lifting it up. And thirdly, you're engaging the hamstrings and the pelvic floor. 1, shoulders and rib cage. 2, scooping the belly. 3, engaging the hamstrings. Okay, with that in mind, let's go into our hundreds. So let's bring our legs up into a 90-degree angle. And now on an inhale, bring your chin to your chest as you extend your legs either 90 degrees or straight up like Leah. Start pumping the hands up as you're splashing water from the armpits. And now let's inhale for 5 and exhale for 5. Here we go. And inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale and exhale. Now during this time, think about looking at your belly, keeping your belly scooped in, engaging the bikini butt. Keep it going. At this point, if you'd like, you can make it more difficult by extending your legs and putting them in a Pilates V or dropping them anywhere between 90 and 45 degrees, making sure your back stays connected to the floor. Okay, now give me 10 more. It's inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Great, pull the knees into the chest, relax back down the mat. And now let's do roll-ups. So let's place our legs on the mat, or if you want a more advanced version, like Leah, extend them long on the mat. Arms go up to the ceiling, palms facing away. And on an inhale, bring the chin to the chest, round up. On your exhale, extend those legs out, flexing the feet, coming over, pulling up through the belly, flexing, and on inhale, tilt the pelvis back, slide those heels back, and unwind one vertebrae at a time. Let's try that again. Inhale, chin to chest, and exhale, extend, expand, extend, extend, reach over. Inhale. On this exhale, let me hear it through the mouth. Right now, think pelvic floor, bikini butt, bring it up, lift, 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 lift higher. At the same time, you got to keep those shoulders down away from the ears. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And on an inhale, bring the chin to the chest, round up on your exhale, extend those legs out, flex the feet coming over as you're coming over a ball. And again, come back down, inhale, tuck the pelvis under, slide those heels back, engaging the bikini butt. Last one, inhale up, tuck the chin in, round as you come up and over, really pull the belly in. Imagine somebody's got fingers right here pushing you up. And again, inhale, really tilt the pelvis under, slide the heels back, and come back down again. And now for single leg circles. Now it's really important in this exercise that you imagine that somebody has put cement all over your pelvis right here and nothing whatsoever is going to move. Now on an inhale, I'd like you to extend the bottom leg along the floor as the top leg extends toward the ceiling. Remember, if you're not quite as flexible, you can keep that bottom leg slightly bent, otherwise slide it along the floor. On an inhale, let's drop the leg over your opposite leg, bring it around, exhale, and bring it back up. Inhale, drop it around, exhale and up. Notice that my pelvis is not moving, and to do that, I have to really engage my powerhouse. Abdominals in, rib cage is closed. Take it around, give me 2 more, and now we're gonna reverse it the other direction. Here we go. Inhale, take it out, around, cross your leg and up. Inhale, around and cross and up. Rib cage is closed, abdominals lifted. Keep it going. Extend through those legs, take it out and roll it around. Think out with that energy and roll it around. Last one. Bring it back to center. Bring both knees into the chest. And now let's switch sides. Extend one leg up and one leg down, making sure you're engaging the powerhouse and make sure the rib cage is closed. Hands by your side, drop the leg over. Inhale, exhale around. Inhale, exhale around. Imagine you have daggers through those hips. Nothing is going to allow those hips to move. They stay centered. They don't move an inch. Last 2, take it around. Give me 1 more like that, and now reverse it. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, stay connected to your breath. Every movement has a breath. Inhale and exhale. Take out of the leg. Inhale and exhale. Last 2, take it around. And last 1, bring it all the way around. Pull them both into the chest now. And now on an inhale, extend your legs. On an exhale, let's roll over to our bellies for your double leg kick. On this exercise, I really want you to keep your abdominals lifted even though you're on this side.
Okay, place one hand on top of the other, high on your back, hand over hand with your elbows dropped to the side. Now exhale and kick the legs 3 times. As you inhale, extend your arms away from you, reaching for the back of the room, pulling your belly in and up. Lower yourself down. Exhale and kick the legs 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, reach again, keeping the belly lifted, the rib cage closed, and lower down. Exhale and kick. Again, reach it up. Keep the head and neck long, belly lifted, ribs together, lower it down. And exhale and kick. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, reach it back, making sure the hands come high, reaching back. And again, exhale, kick it 3 times. And inhale, reach it back, neck long, ribs are closed, belly lifted, lower it down. 1 last time, kick it. 1, 2, 3, and inhale and reach it back, shoulder blades together, neck long, and lower it down.
Okay, on an inhale, let's flip back over and get ready for shoulder bridges. Let's relax on our backs, feet about hip distance apart. Rib cage is closed, you're engaged, your powerhouse is engaged, and now on an inhale, lift your pelvis off the floor, come up 1 vertebrae at a time, just up to the tips of your shoulder blades. And now on an inhale, lower yourself down and really feel the tailbone extending to the heels. Let's do that again. Inhale up, uncurl as you come up, pelvis comes up, abdominals are scooped in, and lower down 1 vertebrae at a time. Really slowly exhale all the way down, pulling that tailbone, really decompressing your spine. Again, inhale up and exhale and press a little further up, only coming to the tips of your shoulder blades, and then inhale and lower yourself down. Now this time I want you to inhale and come on up, and this time I want you to stay up there and extend your right leg out at knee level. On an inhale, I want you to bring the leg to the ceiling. Exhale, flex it down. Point it up and flex it down, keeping the hips lifted. Inhale and exhale. Engage the powerhouse, really lift. Inhale up, exhale down. Now give me one more, last one. Inhale up and exhale down, and let's switch sides. Really making sure that you have that bikini butt engaged. Inhale up and exhale down. And point it up and flex it down. Inhale, scoop the belly, pull the belly in, exhale down. Two more. Inhale up, exhale down, squeeze the inner thighs together and lower it all the way down. And I'd like you to lower the legs down. And now bring the legs in. So the knees are touching, the heels are touching. And I'd like to include another exercise. It's not really a Pilates move, but I love doing it right now. So I'd like you to squeeze the legs together. Inhale, pull the pelvis off the floor, come on up, and now with your knees together, I want you to think about just tapping your knees, and let's do it for 40 counts. It's squeeze, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and squeeze, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and squeeze, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lower it down. Okay, you should be feeling really the inner thigh as well as the hamstring engaged right there. Let's do one more set of 40. Inhaling for 5 and exhaling for 5. Let's roll the pelvis up, and now let's squeeze. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slight squeeze, slight tapping. It's not a big thumping together. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another set. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lower it down. Okay, now let's flip over to our side and get ready for our side kick series. So the first thing I'd like you to do is adjust your hand into your head. Now the main thing here is that there's no neck strain. If this doesn't feel comfortable, you can put your head down here, or else you can take a pillow or a towel and put it between your shoulder and your head. The next thing is the shoulders are stacked, the hips are stacked, and now I want you to take your legs and bring them up to a 30 or 45 degree angle, so they're at a slight angle here. Hand is placed in front of you, elbow is reaching to the ceiling, and now we're going to inhale and pulse the leg forward and then back. First of all, what I want you to notice though, are your hips equal distance? And are your feet stacked on top of each other? Now look at my feet right now. You see one's a little on top of each other, it's a little shorter. I need to take that top leg and adjust that and bring those legs on top of each other so the hips are stacked, and maintain that throughout the workout. Okay, bring that leg up so it's hip width apart, and let's go forward. Take it forward for 2, swing it back and pulse for 2. Now notice there's nothing in my upper body that should be moving. And the only way I can do that is to engage my powerhouse. The shoulders, the ribs, everything stays stable, still, locked down. Keep it going. Exhale back. Inhale forward and exhale back. Give me one more, keeping that hip width distance the entire time. Great, now bring the leg forward, take it up to the ceiling. Right now I want you to rotate that knee inwardly, drop it behind you, making sure the hips stay stacked on top of each other. Bring it all the way around. Inhale up and exhale down and bring it around. Inhale up. We call this rond de jambe, and we're taking it all the way around for 4 times. And now let's reverse it and take it back. And now bring the knee towards you, drop it down. Inhale, swing it back, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale, making sure you keep those rib cage closed. All the way around, last time. And now bring those legs, make sure they're stacked again, make sure you're lengthening that waist. Bring that lower leg up, hip distance apart, drop that top toe for small circles. Let's circle forward, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. Now inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. let's reverse the circle. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, and 4. Drop the leg down, and now for up and downs. Again, make sure your powerhouse is connected. Point the toe into a Pilates V. Inhale, take that leg to the ceiling. Exhale, flex it down as if you're going through peanut butter. Resist it down. Inhale up, and flex like you're going through peanut butter. Don't let it come down. Inhale up, and flex it down. We're gonna point it up and flex it down. Now this time I want you to flex it up, and I want you to point that toe and extend, really thinking long. Think coming out of that hip. Extend that hip, leg goes way out of the hip socket. Take it up and extend it down, and inhale up and extend it down. Now for passe. I want you to take that leg, take that toe, slide it around along that bottom leg. Notice my knee is going to the back shoulder. Extend it up, depending on your flexibility. Flex the foot and lower it down as if it's going through peanut butter, like I said. It's a slow movement. We inhale, we take it up, and we flex, and we slowly take it down. Give me 2 more like that. Inhale, and exhale. Make sure those shoulder blades are down, rib cage is closed, everything is stable on top. You're using your core during this whole thing. Now let's reverse it. We're gonna flex it up, point it and slide it along that bottom leg. Flex it up and point and slide it along that bottom leg. And flex it up and point and slide along the bottom leg. Give me 1 more and slide it. Okay, now let's work the inner thigh with a lower leg lift. What I want you to do is think about your positioning again. Shoulders stacked, hips are stacked, abdominals are lifted. Now, you can slide that top leg up, do the more advanced version like Leah, or if you don't have the flexibility, put a towel, a pillow, or even your hand underneath your top knee. Now let's flex that lower leg and let's lift and lower. Lift it up and down, and up and down. And lift that bottom heel toward the ceiling. Lift it up. We're really engaging the inner thigh of that lower leg. Lift it up and down and up. Now this time I want you to hold it up, and I want you to pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Give me 4 more like this. Pulse it, pulse it, pulse it. Hold it up there, hold, extend, lengthen through that leg, lengthen, and lower, lower, lower. Okay, now that you've worked that bottom inner thigh, let's add some resistance by putting the top leg on there, extending our hand out, dropping our head down, and now we're going to lift both legs up. So both legs come off the mat, and we lower back down. You can only do this if you're engaging your powerhouse and using your inner thigh and lower down. Inhale up, and lower down, and again, inhale up, and lower down. We got 2 more. This is 1, and lower down, and last one, and lower down. Now this one at a time, I want you to hold it up, and now we're gonna take the top leg and go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. 4, 3, and 2. Now take the lower leg and down, up, down, squeeze, down, feel it. Come on, give me 4, and 3, and 2, and bring both those legs together and hold, 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 and lower it down. Great job. Now I want you to roll over onto your belly for grasshopper. So rolling all the way over, hands go underneath your hips.
Turn your legs out slightly into Pilates V. Now reach the legs long as you lift them off the mat, and now click the heels together 10 times. Give me 5 more. Hold the legs up there now and bend the knees and straighten. Bend and straighten. Give me 1 more. Let's repeat the same pattern. Click for 10. 5 more. Clicking those heels together, abdominals lifted. Keep the legs up as we bend and straighten. 1 more, bend and straighten. Okay, 1 last time from the top. 10 clicks. 10, 9, 8, 7. You can do it. Last 3, 2, 1. Now bend and straighten. 2 more. Keep the knees high. Hamstrings are engaged. Buttocks is tight. Lengthen the legs and lower them down.
Come on up to sitting. And now, let's turn ourselves over to the other side and do that whole series on the other side. So what I need you to do is extend yourself, get yourself into position, resting your head on your hand. Again, if you have any neck strain, you could put a pillow or towel here or even rest it on the mat. Otherwise, keep it up here. Make sure your shoulders are stacked, your hips are stacked, and let's get those legs out to a 30 or almost a 45-degree angle. Now with that in mind, let's start our front and back. Putting your hand in place, elbow to the ceiling, inhaling, getting your powerhouse, adjusting your legs to make sure the heels are stacked on top of each other, the waist is long, leg is hip width apart, and now let's take it forward and kick for 2 forward and exhale back. The legs always stay hip width apart, they swing it back, get some extension back there. Everything in the upper body is very, very still. The rib cage is still, the shoulders are still, and breathing. You inhale forward and a big exhale through your mouth back. Inhale and exhale, and inhale and exhale. Give me one more. Take it, inhale and exhale. And now for rond de jambe, bring it all the way forward, extend it up to the ceiling, rotate the knee and drop that leg behind you. Keep the ribs closed. Bring it all the way around. Again, inhale and exhale. Keep the belly in. Pull that belly right to the spine, right now, right to the spine. Keep the hips stacked all the way around. Inhale, bring it up and over and take it around. And now let's reverse it and take it back. Inhaling, bring it up, bring it all around as you exhale. Keep the shoulders stable. Inhale, take it back, bring it all the way around. Give me 2 more like that. Inhale, take it back, bring it all the way around. And last one, inhale and exhale. And now stack those legs again. What I want you to do is check your leg length, make sure that the waist is long, engage the powerhouse, lift the top leg hip width apart, and now let's circle. Forward, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, and reverse. Inhale and exhale. And inhale, keep it all stable, and exhale. Good job. Lower the leg down, and now let's get a nice turned out Pilates V. Now let's kick the leg up and exhale down. And we point it up, and we imagine we're going through peanut butter, and we go really slowly down. Inhale up, and really extend that leg out even further than what you think you can. Inhale up, and extend it out. Now reverse it. I want you to kick it up, and point it down, and flex it up, and point it down. Knee is pointing towards you and point it down. Give me one more, flex it up. Last one and point it down. And now for passe. Let's take that foot along the leg, bring that knee toward the back shoulder, extending it up and now flexing it as if you're really taking your time going down. Inhale, bring it up. I want you to really engage the powerhouse. The ribs are closed, you're really pressing it down. And again, give me 2 more like that. I want you to think everything is lifted, pelvic floor, bikini butt, everything. Last one, push it, extend it lower, and now let's reverse it. Flex it up, point that toe and elongate. Bring it up and drop it down and elongate. Flex it up, point that toe and elongate. One more time, we're gonna flex it up and down and elongate. Okay, now for that lower leg, the inner thigh. Let's get our position. Shoulders, hips, that 30-degree angle, and now let's take that top leg, find the right position for you. If you're flexible enough, try what Leah's doing. Otherwise, put the pillow or the hand underneath and let's strengthen that inner thigh and the lower leg. So lift it up and up, really reaching that heel to the ceiling. Lift it. There, give me 2 more. Now hold it up and hold it. 2 small pulses. Give me 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, last 2, lower it down. And now take that top leg and place it right over the bottom leg. Now we're really gonna engage that bottom thigh. You wanna extend out, extend your hand out, drop your head down, rest the neck, place the hand for support, and now engaging right through here, the powerhouse, the pelvic floor, lift both legs off the floor and hold them there and then lower. And lift and lower. And really use that inner thigh to lift those legs, especially that bottom inner thigh. Okay, this time I want you to lift it up, hold it there, top leg goes up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Give me 4, 3, 2. Now how about the lower leg? Take it down, up, down, reach it higher, down, even higher. Give me 4, 3, 2. Okay, both legs, hold them together, stretch them out there, lift to lower them down. Great. Okay, we're done with that side kick series, and now let's flip over for swimming. So I want you to roll over onto your belly.
Gently pull in your belly and now inhale and reach your right arm and your left leg off the floor. And exhale. And now inhale and reach the opposite arm, opposite leg as you extend away from one another, pulling them apart. Lower it down. Let's repeat that. Right arm, left leg comes off the floor on an inhale. Exhale down. Inhale and switch sides. And again, one more time each side. Inhale, right arm, left leg comes up. Exhale, lower it down. Now inhale and switch sides. And exhale, and let's move on to actual swimming. Pull both arms and legs off the mat and start fluttering your arms and legs, inhaling for a count of 5 and exhaling for a count of 5. Paddle both arms and legs, kicking, making sure you're keeping the abdominals lifted. Keep fluttering as you inhale for 5 and exhale for 5. The back and neck is long. And now extend the legs and lower them down.
Okay, pushing back up for Mermaid. Sitting tall, let's stack our knees on top of each other, ankles on top of each other, holding on to your ankles. Now with your right hand, inhale and exhale, and come on over and stretch it out. Inhale and exhale and bring your arm down. And now slide that same arm out to the side, and let's give another stretch on this side. Inhale over and exhale. Now keeping the rib cage closed and the shoulder down, let's really slide ourselves back up using that lat. As we come back, we extend back over again, keeping the rib cage closed. And now for a little deeper stretch, grab onto the opposite ear, look down at your legs as you exhale. And now inhale, come back to center, and exhale and bring the arm over. And now let's swing our legs over to the other side. And again, get the position. So what I want you to do is I want you to stack those knees on top of each other. I want you to stack those ankles, sitting tall. Let's take your left hand up and over. Inhale, up and over. Rib cage closed. And then bring it up. And taking that same hand, slide it out, going down to the elbow. Bringing the top arm over, stretching it out, really feeling the length, rib cage closed, keeping your shoulders down, rib cage closed. Let's slide it back up again. And on an inhale, bring that hand over and stretch out and exhale. Now on an inhale, grab the ear. On an exhale, tilt the head down. And again, inhale and exhale. Remember, the better you get at Pilates, the more difficult it becomes because it's all about the details. So keep practicing. And don't forget to practice your powerhouse throughout the day.